All right. Update from Italy this time. Um, Almost did not get to see this episode live with everyone else like we normally do because we were getting on a plane at 9 o'clock Eastern time, and the airport Wi-Fi was not cooperating with my iPad. I could get the episode downloaded, and even on the plane, trying like the bars just went to nothing when we got on the plane. And, so I put my IMAX down as a red eye trying to get some sleep, and, next thing I know, I, like, crack an eye, and my wife shaves over there. She just does not give up on anything, and she managed to download the, episode 7 to her phone. So, um, I was trying to prioritize, landing rested and getting some sleep, but I was like, "Do you wanna watch it now?" She was like, "Yeah." So we put our earbuds in and leaned over the phone. And man, it's a testament to how much this episode sucked us in that I felt like we were watching it on IMAX. And we watched it one more time since. What an amazing episode. I think every episode's been incredible. Everyone each has their own strength, but the last two episodes have just started building the momentum towards the finale in a way that makes these weeks in between very difficult. Um, but spoilers for episode 7. So if you are watching this and you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to start right at the end. Her getting her hands on that hard drive was so intense. It's just, she's been looking for one thing and just got her hands on something completely different. And in a lot of ways, this is where the whole plot of season one kind of hinges because she's been trying to solve a series of murders, and now she's right back to the thing that started it all. We're back to episode one, basically, with Allison and George, and I Allison's really the one who started this whole process, both in the books and in the TV show, and Juliet's just not really too aware of that. She does point out to Holston that if he would have listened to his wife, maybe she'd be alive right now. So she's aware of kind of the roots of this, and she's seen the paper that has um, Allison's handwriting on it, along with the hard drive that George is obsessed with. But now it's back in her possession, and we know what this hard drive led to in the past, but now it's in the hands of someone who's completely different human being, just more formidable than I think way more formidable than just the TV viewers, know, people who haven't read the books. But those of us who know Juliet know that shit's about to get real. Um, there were a lot of standout moments for me in this episode, from the opening on the beach, just little details like you know Gloria not knowing what the ocean sounds like, so just how silent it is there, um, to finding out Judge Meadows is, um, you know, calling in sick and drinking her powerlessness away. To Man, to the closing scene where now the Raiders are like, after Juliet. I'm not sure that her badge is going to protect her going forward. So what's she going to do now? She's kind of on her own and in trouble. And boy, episode 8 can't get here quick enough. But the thing I want to talk about is the scenes between Juliet and her dad, which the book just doesn't have enough of this. And the TV show is an opportunity to like really dive into this relationship more. Um, I got teary eyed on two different occasions in this episode. One, when Gloria holds a baby, something she wasn't allowed to have happen, and which got her into being a fertility counselor and interested in the mystery of um, procreation in the silo. But when she holds that child, boy, that really really got me. The other uh, scene that really touched me was um, when Jules is waiting for her dad. and just his surprise at seeing her, his embarrassment about her seeing how he's been living, and later in the next scene with them, when he says, that star looks good on you, is like my daughter, the sheriff. Um, you just get a sense of how much he loves her and has been terrified of contacting her. And now she's back not to do any reconciliation or mend things, but because she needs help. And that's such a child to parent kind of thing, where all the parent wants is love and reconnection, and often kids, only reach out when they need something. And this is a really extreme version of that dynamic, but really, really, um, I think a powerful scene, especially for me, because I wrote a lot of my relationship with my dad into um, Jules's relationship with her dad. So powerful stuff. So that was my big takeaway. This episode just followed on from six with a lot of good character development, a lot of incredible action, and then just an absolute explosion at the end. And yeah, I think some of us know where this is going, right? And we've got, kind of two more episodes to get to that finale. And God, I can't believe it's going to be just like 2.5 weeks, and this is over. And then the people are like, I'm not going to watch this until it's all out. I'm going to start binging it. I know I'm going to go back and watch the whole thing again, see how it all goes together when you watch it back to back. Oh, and Stephen King's a fan. That was a cool tweet this morning. So the show's doing great. Thank you for the support, and try to get the next video up next week sometime. And might have a tricky time with episode 9. I think we're going to be riding horses in a pretty remote location. So hopefully we can see the episode and I can get my thoughts down. But otherwise, thanks for joining us on this epic voyage. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll see you on the next one.